Hi everyone, this is Yukti Belwal, and as you know that I'm an MBBS abroad consultant and I guide students to take admission in medical universities abroad, especially for MBBS. But today's video is about PG in Germany. Basically, this is the most asked question from me, that how can we get into post-graduation studies in Germany. The reason being, Germany is the fifth most favorable destination to settle, and also it provides tuition free education. So basically it's a very good idea to study in Germany and also in future to settle down in Germany. So let's find out the ways to get into Germany, and what are the procedures to get into Germany, and what things you have to keep in mind while applying for it. The first very important thing is that studying MBBS abroad is accepted in India because there is an examination which you have to clear and you get the license to practice. But when you talk about PG from abroad is yet to be accepted, and there are just 5 countries from where if you do your PG, then you come back and you can practice as a doctor, PG doctor. But coming back to countries like Germany and other countries apart from US, UK, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand, there's yet a need to have a PG examination also, or to establish or to give license to those who do their PG from countries like Germany and Europe, anywhere from Europe or anywhere from other countries. But yet, PG from Germany is still a very good option because there are other avenues which are open for you, if not India, and you can definitely establish your degree, your license in other countries as well. The first thing is that you should make up your mind that you want to do PG from Germany. That is a very important thing. So once you made up that mind, the thoughts are clear that okay, yes, you want to do your PG from Germany, then you have to start taking few steps. The first very important thing about studying medicine in Germany is that the language. The very important thing is you should be very fluent in German language. The German language studies is divided into 6 steps: A1, A2, B1, B2, and C1, C2. So basically, mostly the level required to apply or to begin your course is up to B2 level. Okay. You can start your journey of learning language from the country you are studying. If you're studying in Ukraine, you can start learning German language from the country you are right now. And if you're in India, also there are so many institute. Goethe Institute is also there where you can start your German language if this is the way you're projecting it. The very important point is there are 3 things you have to keep in mind. Okay, first thing, you have to prepare yourself to get the visa of Germany. The second thing is you have to prepare to get the license to practice, and third thing is you have to get hospital experience in Germany. There are various videos available on internet which has the information about studying PG in Germany, but it's like a story told by different people, and there are some issues with assembling them all together. So I have tried to give you the pathway to understand this thing in a very simplistic manner. I have break down this for that. The first motive you have is to get the visa to enter into Germany. The second motive you have is to get the license to practice, and the third motive is to get the hospital experience as well. So let's talk about getting visa. The first entry requirement is B2 level of language, but what you can do is you can learn up to B1 level in the country you are studying or your home country wherever you are studying right now. So A1, A2 and B1. This is the level you have to minimum achieve to even think about getting into Germany. Although it's very easy to get into Germany because they don't have a very heavy examination or written examination. Most of the examinations are viva only. But yes, then you should be an active student and active participant in the country you are studying in also. So first thing is you have to apply for the language school in Germany wherever you will be studying your B2 level to enter into med preparation, because it's very important, because the first requirement itself is B2. So what you can do is you can book yourself you can book yourself a seat in any of the language schools in Germany. You can either choose Berlin, you can choose Munich, whichever city you think you're comfortable in, because you also have to consider the cost of living in that city you want to have. So if you want to keep it low, you can choose a city which is lower in terms of cost of living. So the total duration for B2 level will go up to 12 weeks. So this is a 12-week program you have to apply for. This will put up in your visa application as well, that you are going there, and you have to pay the fees as well. You have to also apply for another course, which is medical terminology in Germany, and it will be approximately 6 weeks duration course which you have to apply for. The cost of this will come around 2,000 euros approximately. And there is a third course as well which you have to apply. So the third course which you have to apply for is gonna be the one which is preparing you for the medical licensing examination, which is called FSP, which is Fachsprachenprüfung. So basically there are 3 courses you're gonna apply simultaneously. One will be your language course, which you're gonna prepare you for B2 level of language. The second is the medical terminology preparation. You have to give a medical terminology examination as well. So for that you have to prepare. You have to apply for that. The third you have to apply is for FSP examination, the medical licensing examination that you have to have. This will also help you to get successful visa of Germany, because they will see that you are well prepared and you know your paths, you understand the German medical system and you have applied the right courses. The same medical preparation, the FSP preparation course will cost you around $2,000 as well. The cost of studying B2 will approximately cost you around 500 to 700 euros. Not much, because languages will not be so costly, but yes, staying over there, accommodation, food will gonna cost you pretty much. So assuming that I applied for all the 3 courses, assuming that I am the student and I'm gonna apply for all these things and I have to go book and pay online for all these courses, then I get successfully my visa for the same. So I'm gonna arrive to Germany. As soon as I'm arriving to Germany, I'll start my language thing. Okay, so I'll start my language course for B2 level. Simultaneously, I have to start my application for getting the license to practice in Germany. Okay, so first step is to get the license. It could be a provisional license, then permanent. First it will be provisional, then permanent. So I'm going to apply for that. So for that, there's an institution called LAGESO in Germany, and each state has different LAGESO. So basically in that institute, they keep the documentation of the student. Okay, you'll submit all your documents, your degree, your mark sheet, and whatever you have done. There's a separate website which is giving all the information about it. So once you submit all the documents to LAGESO will evaluate the documents and do a comparison of the qualifications, and they will give you a deficit Bescheid. So deficit Bescheid is a document which gives you a clear indication of what all documents are still pending for you to apply for the provisional license. Okay, then another examination called Kenntnisprüfung. So these are exams results when you submit simultaneously as you clearing all the examination, then you will get a permanent license to practice in Germany. Let's go step by step, and I just wanted to give you an understanding of this. So you submitted all your documents, all right, equivalency certificate, it's kind of equivalency certificate, deficit Bescheid. So it gives you the non-equivalency documents also, documents which you are still, the pending documents will be listed, so you have a clear idea, okay, which all documents you have to prepare for yourself. Just like our Medical Council of India, there is a Council of India in Germany, which is different in different states, called AIPGMEE. I beg your pardon if I'm not pronouncing it in the most particular way of accent, the accent could be wrong, but it's called AIPGMEE. So basically the AIPGMEE is different in different states. So whichever state you want to practice, okay, because the provisional license you will get to work in the particular state only. So you have to make sure that this is the state where you want to practice further. So there's a fees associated to Lageso. That will be 300 to 500 euros to verify your documents, to give you deficient Vishai. And as much as you move further, you will keep submitting all your documents to Lageso. Alright, so let's come to the examination. The first examination that you're going to give, that is called FSP, Fachsprachenprüfung. So this examination is basically the main examination. It focuses on your communication skills, clinical communication skills basically. So FSP is nothing but medical terminology examination. Okay, so the Lageso in which state you have applied, in that state only you have to apply for the FSP examination once your medical terminology course is over. Okay, in this FSP examination your skills will be tested, mostly your communication skill. The communication skills you have while you are investigating with the patient, or talking with the patient, or taking a diagnostic viva with the patient, how you're talking, how comfortable you're making the patient. The second will be peer, with your fellow doctors. They may talk about a case or about someone's history, or maybe the same patient you have interacted with, they will interact further about why you suggested them this medicine and everything. So this thing. Third thing is the documentation part. Like in German language you have to do the all documentation. Did you understand like how you have to? So for example, they may give you task to tell the patient about the physical test they're gonna undergo. So you have to explain the patient about why this test is being taken and what other things will be tested in that. So everything will be in German language. So it will always give you a kind of understanding, and later on it will be followed by the viva with the same panel of doctors. So 3 ways to prove your German language proficiency: with the patient, with the fellow doctors, and while making the documents. Okay, so if you clear this examination FSP, you will be given provisional degree. Yes, you will be given provisional degree. You can also apply for observership, okay, in the hospitals in the same state. Okay, till the time you're not getting the permanent license, you're not able to practice all over Germany. So it's kind of work permit which you get, but in the particular state. So you can work in any hospital, you can give them, but yes, it's a bit difficult to get through because you are having the provisional degree yet, so could be difficult. This provisional license is valid for 2 years. You can practice, you can have more clinical experience about that. The good thing is that after clearing FSP examination, you can apply for masters as well. So this 2 years thing you can put into your going further for the masters, if you have this in mind that you want to do master's degree in Germany. So you can do that. And if your whole and soul motive was to practice only in Germany and get the German license, then you can just so the last examination, which is called Kenntnisprüfung, it's for permanent license to practice in Germany. So you can apply. There are 2 sessions from October to December and from April to June. So you can sit in any examination you want to. The cost for this examination is approximately 400 to 1000 euros. So as you know that you have cleared FSP examination, you have cleared B2 level examination, so you have to submit these documents to Lageso. And the last examination is Kenntnisprüfung, which you have to give and clear, and after that you'll get the license to practice. So basically in Kenntnisprüfung the same thing happens. I have already told you that all the examinations are oral examinations. There are no written examinations in this, and basically maybe they would ask you to do a lung evaluation, right? Or maybe they can ask you to perform some tests. You can have a discussion over a case history with the doctors. Then of course there will be viva, and if they like you, okay, then you can definitely go ahead and and if they find that your information and your grip on the German language is good, then they will give you the license. So basically, comparing master's degree in India and master's degree in Germany, the differences are that one thing is that you can choose any of your departments. There's no such ranking kind of thing, that okay, this rank then only you can get radiology. If this rank, then only you can get gynecology, something. In India, we have a lot of marks-based departments we get, but there it's not like that. You can choose your specialization according to your preference. The second thing is, yes, there's no fees basically. So just like in India, you are simultaneously working and studying, and there's a good handsome stipend that they give, approximately minimum 3,000 4,000 euros per month, which is a very decent amount to get and keep, considering the living expense and everything. When we come to the cost of the everything, then also it's not very expensive on the part of it. 4 5 6 6 to 7,000 euros, or maybe you can come up to 8,000 euros you are spending on approximately 7 to 10 lakhs maybe you will be incurring in all this, but still it's worth it. So one of the cons of studying in Germany is that the course duration is 5 years masters. So many of the courses are 5 years minimum you have to study for 5 years in general surgery. But yes, simultaneously you're working, so the cost is not a problem. And also Germany is such a good country to stay over and practice and learn. Their healthcare system is one of the renowned one, and I definitely think that one can definitely choose Germany as their destination to study PG. Please note that if you are studying in India, or you're studying in Ukraine, I'm taking Ukraine as an example for abroad, any country you can think of. So when you come from Ukraine, 6 years of study, you have degree, you don't have a license. And when you come from India, so there is an integrated course that you have done internship, you will get a license to practice when you complete your course from India. It's a good idea to have a license already before applying into Germany. So keep this in mind, that if it would be better if you give your Medical Council of India, or now it is called NMC exam, whatever it will be, call it next examination, or any foreign medical graduate examination that's going to be. I have tried to get this information from the most authentic sources. I hope there's no mistake as such, but if there is, please feel free to comment and mention it over here, so that the students who really in need of this all information get the right information about it, because that's what my motto is all about. No video can help you out in that way, that when you go there then everything will be spoon fed. No, having an idea and then going ahead with the knowledge you have, the correct knowledge, it is also very helpful. I hope this video helped you to understand it, and if you did really get the help, please like this video and share your love, and I'll come back with more and more information about the same to help you out in your medicine journey abroad. Thank you so much.